I'm here with you today to start you off with a little bit of a workout with just using your body weight. No equipment is needed. All you need is a little bit of space in your apartment complex, in your house, or wherever you're self-quarantined. A little bit of space. Hardwood floor is a little bit difficult, so if you want to grab a yoga mat, feel free to do that. Other than that, you just need to stay strong and hang in there with me, and here we go. All right, let's get started with the warm-up. Here we go. We're gonna take a couple deep breaths in. We're gonna reach up to the ceiling. Deep breath in, and then as you lower your arms, I want you to exhale. And as you inhale, bringing your arms up to the ceiling. Deep breath in, exhaling, lowering your arms. Let's do two more. Deep breath in, reaching up to the ceiling, lowering those arms, exhaling out. One more, last one. Deep breath in, reach up to the ceiling, lower those arms, and exhale. Now we're gonna go side to side. We're just gonna warm up our inner hip flexors right through here. Just soft side to side bend. You never want to force anything, you just want to ease into it. If you want to take it up a notch, you can go side to side. Here we go, keep going. Warming up those hip flexors, here we go. Good, side to side, don't force anything, just a soft, gentle side to side movement. Here we go, keep going. Make sure to breathe, deep breaths in, warming up that body, getting that heart rate up. Here we go, side to side. Let's do two more on each side. Last one. Good, now we're gonna rotate to our left. We're going to do knee taps. If you're not very flexible, you can put your hands above your knees. If you're a little more flexible, you can put your hands to the floor. You're just gonna tap your knee and then straighten your back leg. The front leg, leading leg in front of you. Here we go, tap knee and straighten. Good, warming up that hamstring. You wanna drive your heel, your opposite leg, which is your right leg. You wanna drive your heel into the floor, getting that added calf stretch. Here we go. Good. Keep going, feel that stretch. Again, you can put your hands above your knees. If you're not very flexible, it takes a little bit more balance, but that's okay. Two more. Last one. Good, you're gonna switch feet. And then again, tap that back knee and straighten the front leg. Here we go. Driving that left heel into the floor, getting that extra calf stretch. Good. Keep going. Make sure to breathe. This is just the warm-up. Here we go. Good. Easy into the day. Here we go. Let's do three more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly bring both feet together, rolling your shoulder, or rolling up, rounding your shoulders. The head's the last to lift, and you're gonna do shoulder shrugs. Good. Just warming up those shoulders. Here we go. Make sure to take deep breaths. Good. Yeah. Ease into that day, warming up those shoulders. Here we go. Let's rotate the opposite direction. Good. Yes. My shoulders are feeling tight. I'm sure yours are too. Good. Warming that up. Bring your hands together. You're going to stand strong. Keep your core engaged. You're going to rotate and follow your gaze back behind you. Getting that nice little torso twist. Good. Again, never force anything. Just go to your point of comfort or discomfort. You never want a sharp shooting pain. If you feel that, stop the exercise immediately, okay? Good. I want everybody to stay safe, injury-free, but I also want you to get moving. So here we go. Keep going. 2 more on each side. Good. Last one. Good. And drop those hands. Just a short little warm-up. Hope you feel like your heart rate is starting to spike. So here we go. Let's get started with the exercises. Stay tuned. Okay, you're gonna do banded monster jumps. If you do not have a resistance band, that's totally fine. You could do it without. Okay, things to keep in mind. You wanna sit back in your hips. You wanna sit back in those heels. You're gonna jump forward, soft landing, 3 times forward, and step back 3 times on each side. So 6 steps total, okay? And then you're gonna repeat that process for either a minute or do 4 reps, okay? So also keep in mind, when you sit back and you walk back, I want you to think about leading with your knee and your heel, okay? You never wanna just kind of sit back in your hip. You wanna lead with that heel, get those glutes involved. Good luck, here we go. Material, whatever the case. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do lateral leg slides. So things to keep in mind, when you spread that leg out, you wanna drive your hips back and you wanna press your weight into the standing leg, but also into the leg that's pressing out, especially when you bring it in, when you drag it in, you wanna keep that foot into the floor, okay, into the towel. And standing tall, engage that core, squeeze those glutes. You do not have to use a chair. If you are a little bit more advanced, you can do it without the chair and just work on your balance, which is perfect enough. So good luck, here we go, keep going. Go ahead and keep your chair where it is. We're gonna focus a little bit more on the back side, the posterior part of the body instead of the front of the body, the chest and the pec muscles, okay? So what we're gonna do is, if you have hardwood floor, grab a yoga mat, or you can also put your chair up against the wall to stabilize the chair so it doesn't slide. But what you wanna think about is keeping your core tight and engaged, lower those hips to where it's parallel to your shoulders, and then bring your arms, your elbows close to your side as you press out and lift off, okay? So you don't wanna bow your elbows out like this. Keep them to the side, pressing out, squeeze those triceps, and then lower as far as you can go.
Never meant for preaching. I don't know where you're gonna head off to, but I know that you'll go where your heart's at. You might cross the sea, what will be, will be. Wanna make this adventure with you. Love me like a stranger, like a melody, flowing wild and free. Love me like a stranger.
grab an old pot or pan, something heavy enough to give you resistance. If you have dumbbells, totally fine, you can use that as well. So things to keep in mind with this exercise. What I want you to do is I want you in your modified plank position. As you grab the chair, I want you to engage the core, tuck your pelvis. Keep those shoulders down away from the ears. Okay, as you lift your pan, I want you to think about leading with your pinky. So you're gonna reach out, lead with the pinky, bring it back to your side, switch your palm facing your body, and then lead with the pinky again. Each time you lift your pan or your dumbbell, I want you to think about squeezing your shoulder blades down away from your ears, squeeze that rotator cuff and lock in those lats, okay? So you're leading and squeezing with the back part of your shoulders, okay? So you don't want to keep them here, you want to keep them down and structured, okay? Square posture. Good luck, here we go. Right side lateral and rear delt lifts.
I get stunned by your drum. I follow you into the sun. Shoot a race like a shotgun. You gotta be my someone.
Switch to left side, lateral and rear delt lifts.
I was so lost, like a vagabond with no home, moving on into the wilderness of my emptiness. A lack of faith, while the time was running out for me. There's no escape from the mess I made.
Okay, our next exercise, we're going to do a back fly plus a row. Grab 2 pans and things to keep in mind when you do this exercise, okay? So think about when you sit back, you want to sit back in those hips and then you want to tuck that pelvis, engage that core, flatten that back. So you don't want to have an arch, you want to actually have a tucked, engaged core as you sit back in your hips. When you lift, I want you to think about placing your palms toward your body. So you're going to lift, you're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then you're going to lower, leading with your thumbs toward your body. Then you're going to place your palms facing toward you, and you're going to keep your elbows close and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Make sure to keep a neutral chin. You don't want to look down, you don't want to look up. Neutral chin, engaged core, squeeze that back as you press out with those thumbs facing toward your body. Bring it close. Face your palms together, row, squeezing those elbows together, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then release. All right, good luck, here we go.
When you come, everything just turns around. I get stunned by your drum. I follow you into the sun. Shoot a race like a shotgun. You gotta be my someone.
Go ahead and grab your band. If you don't have a band, go ahead and grab an old potted pan, okay? So if you have your band, things to keep in mind for your row, you're gonna put it around the arch of your foot, the opposite foot that's standing forward. The right foot is gonna step back. You're gonna grab it with your right hand and you're gonna keep your elbow close to your side. Each time you row, I want you to think about squeezing those shoulder blades together, okay? Squeezing that lat, squeezing those rotator cuffs, and engage that rhomboid muscle, okay? So you're gonna do 12 to 15 reps on each side. Don't forget to do your right and your left side for 3 to 4 sets. If you don't have a band, I'm gonna show you with the pan version. Again, same position, and you're gonna keep your elbow close, you're gonna squeeze, but this time I want you to rotate and get that extra squeeze. This is going to make the exercise a little bit more difficult, so it's more of a rotational row. You're getting more engagement in your lats. All right, good luck, here we go. Right side arm rows. Go ahead and switch to left side arm rows. Keep in mind, you want to keep your shoulder over your elbows, okay? So you don't want your elbow out here. You don't want it too far under, okay? So you want everything parallel over, right under your ear, okay? Keeping your neck in a neutral position, so try not to sink into your shoulder, and vice versa, try not to let your shoulder sink into your ear, okay? So you want to lift that hip, the hip that's being lifted toward the ceiling. You want to engage those obliques. You want to engage the glute med. You want to lift up, holding strong and steady, keeping those shoulders locked into place, all right? If you want to make it harder, you can lift your leg up in the side plank position. If you want to make it a little easier, you can bend that stabilizing knee. You can kneel down, keeping this knee at a 90 degree, and then keeping this leg as the leg that's keeping you lifted up in your side plank position. Good luck, here we go. Left side, hold plank for 30 seconds or count for 30 seconds. You can pause the video if needed. Side plank on right side. Feel free to pause the video so you can time yourself or count to 30 seconds. Next, we're going to do the Supermans with a lat pull. If you have a band, go ahead and grab it. If you don't, you can do this without the band. But things to keep in mind, as you lift your legs, I want you to think about squeezing those glutes. You're not lifting with your low back. If you have any low back issues, do not lift your legs. But if you have a strong low back, go ahead and squeeze those glutes as you lift your legs. Next, when you bring your arms out, you want to bring them next to your ears as far as they can go, and then lat pull down. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades down and away from the ears. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then repeat, and then you're going to tap down. As you tap down your hands, your fingers to the floor, you're also going to tap down your feet, okay? And then remember, lifting those legs, squeeze the glutes. You're going to lift up toward the sky. You're going to squeeze those shoulder blades down away from the ears, squeeze those lats down, pressing out, and then tap down. You want to do 12 to 15 reps, 3 to 4 sets. Good luck. With a nice little cool down. So what I want you to do is I want you to carefully kneel down onto the floor, stepping out with your right leg. What we're going to do is we're going to press through our left hip, stretching through, keeping our hips squared, and we're going to press through that hip, get a nice little hip flexor and quad stretch. Go ahead and sink into that hip. You never want to lean forward. You want to press through. You want a deeper stretch. You can raise your arm to the ceiling, opening up that psoas muscle, loosening up that hip flexor. Here we go. Pressing through. That feels really good. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you can press your foot your right foot a little bit more forward. Don't let your knee pass over your toes. You want to keep that nice little 90-degree angle with your knee, okay? If your knee starts to bother you, the one that you're kneeling on, you can grab a pillow, a couch cushion, a rolled up towel, something. You can put that under your knee if that's a little bit uncomfortable. So let's go ahead and hold this stretch for a couple more seconds. Deep breath. Again, you can reach up to the ceiling, get a little bit deeper into that psoas muscle. If you're somebody who sits all day, that psoas muscle is probably locked and pulling you forward. So this will open that up and stretch it out, giving you that beautiful square posture. Good. Now what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you sit back in your hips and you're going to point your right toe toward the ceiling, flexing, dorsiflexing that foot, feeling that nice little hamstring stretch. Good. And it feels locked and it feels like it's not loosening up. You can always point and flex or tap and flex that ankle, and that will kind of help loosen up that hamstring muscle. Again, you did a lot of work today. Good job today. So hang in there. I'm excited to continue working with you. Good. Point and flex. Good. And there's my dog. She's been asleep on the couch the entire time I've been doing this video. Good. Let's go ahead and switch. You're going to switch legs. You're going to press your left leg forward, stretching through, pressing through your right hip. Keep those hips square. Keep those shoulders down and back. Pressing through, feeling that right hip flexor opening up, that right quad muscle. If you're tight, you can go ahead and reach up, open up that psoas muscle. Nice little stretch. You want a deeper stretch, you can press your foot forward a little bit more, keeping that knee at a 90-degree angle. You don't want to go past your toes. Good. Stretching through. Good. Good. Let's go ahead and sit back in those hips. You're going to point your left toes toward the ceiling, feeling that left hamstring loosening up, opening up, getting that elasticity back in the muscle. Good. You want to go ahead and point and flex. Fine with me. You don't have to. You can stay right here. Good. Good. Let's do one more. Good. And then slowly and carefully go ahead and roll onto your back. What we're going to do is you're going to slowly lower. So tucking that chin, rounding that back as you lower to the floor. You're going to take your left leg and point it straight up to the ceiling. Another nice little hamstring stretch. You can go ahead and rotate your ankle if you'd like. Good. Go ahead and bend your left knee across the body. You're going to take your right knee and press it into your left ankle. Take your left hand. You're going to thread through and grab the back of your right hamstring. And you're going to pull your knee into your chest. Good. Slowly lowering. I'm going to go ahead and scoot over a little bit this way so you can see what I'm doing. So bringing that knee into the chest. Good. Nice little stretch. You should feel your hips opening up. You should also feel a little bit in your glutes. Love this stretch. It's one of my favorites. Good. Go ahead and switch. You're going to go ahead and lower your left leg. Bring your right leg to the ceiling. If you can flex that foot, go right ahead. Get a deeper stretch. Never force anything, just a point of discomfort. Good. You can go ahead and rotate your ankle if you'd like. Good. Go ahead and take your right knee. You're going to bend it. Take your left knee back behind your right ankle. You're going to bring that left knee into your chest. Take your right hand, thread it in through the triangle part of your legs. You're going to thread it through. Grab the back of your left hamstring and pull your left knee into your chest. Good. Oh, I feel this stretch. I love this stretch. This is one of my favorites. So good. Feel it in that right hip, right glute. Nice and easy. Good. Carefully unwind. You can go ahead and either roll up, you can sit up, or you can roll onto your side. Either way, you never want to strain your neck. Go ahead and sit up. Let's go ahead and take one last deep breath. Deep breath in. Reaching up to the ceiling. Give yourself a tap on the back. You did a great job today. Good job. I'm so proud of you. Thanks for hanging in there. Again, my name is Angela Hicks with Lean Nashville Personal Training. Thank you so much. Take care.